Hello everyone, welcome back in tag session 19. So guys, today's session I'll show you how to clean up or destroy your Terraform resource from Azure portal by using Terraform and with the help of GitHub Copilot. So in this session, why we use the destroy pipeline? The reason is here. Let's say we want to clean up infrastructure resources that previously we provisioning. Let's say we deploy by Terraform, and we assume like we testing and development is done, and now these resources no need more. So we simply will use a Terraform pipeline to destroy existing resource. So these steps we follow here. Before going to clean up this one, I'll show you why we use to destroy pipeline. So in the last session, I'll show you how to deploy Terraform resource. And now next one is clean up one. So whatever resource that you deploy in respect to environment, now simply clean up this by a Terraform pipeline by using DevOps CI/CD, right here. So first is clean up the environment. That is main reason. Other is cost control. If let's say you deploy today resource in Azure and you are still not use that resource yet, it will unnecessarily increase the cost for your resources. So better you clean up these resources so you can save your cost. That is the second things. Third, reset and refresh deployment. Let's suppose you deploy some resources for testing, but you not need it. Again, just clean up these resources, and after final changes your code, then you can deploy these resources, right? Next one is related to inferior environments. So in modern DevOps, short live environment like preview environment and full request. So let's say you are starting to deploy in dev, then going to next staging or UAT, then final production. Based on that, you can start the process and clean up unused resources. That is our main use for here. So before going to start this, let me recap my last session. So you remember last session, I'll show you how to create multi-stage pipeline to deploy your Terraform resource on Azure portal with the help of GitHub Copilot. So GitHub Copilot here, why we are using it is code provisioning us, like whatever resource we use, we just simple ask to Terraform and sorry GitHub Pilot to write a code in Terraform, and fixes or whatever issue we are fixing like in pipeline level, DevOps level, simple ask to GitHub Copilot, it is fixing our code. But we need to validate and verify whether its changes are correct or not. That is our responsibility. So GitHub Copilot will help us, will identify issue, but need to validate from our side. Alright, so let me start first on the DevOps side. So this is our DevOps here. So remember we create three pipeline. One is infra backend setup. So first pipeline basically set up the infrastructure related to storage, resource group and container, right? And second pipeline is going to deploy actual resource. Let's suppose we target a virtual machine, network, NSG and storage. So these resources will deploy by this pipeline. And third one is cleanup. So let's suppose our testing is done. We are ready to delete all the resources. Just take this pipeline and clean up this one. So before going to run this pipeline, I'll show you. So first what we'll do, we will just run the pipeline to install the resources. Here you see, so no actual resources are here. Only first pipeline we trigger, that is set up the storage and backend resource group and container. Now we'll deploy actual resource and then after that we'll clean up by a pipeline. All right. So here I'm in the pipeline, just go to second pipeline and just run. Here action from UI I'm using, but we'll show you later also. Just go to plan. I need to apply, so it will deploy all resources. Plan will go only for validate your code. Apply will go for plan and deploy as well. Okay, let's finish this one and run the pipeline. All right, here you see pipeline is in queue, and once runner pick up the job, we'll start the deployment. So here you can see, so deployment task, install Terraform, initialize, validate, plan, and now is apply. So once apply, it means it's going to deploy resources after validate our plan. So plan success, now it's going to apply. And once all resources run, this pipeline successfully run, right? Then we'll go for the third pipeline. All right, guys. So here you see, so apply Terraform is success. Now let's see all the resource deploy proper. Yes, all resource deploy. Before going to see on the portal, okay, all detail are correct. Let's go to the portal. So go to portal and just refresh so that we can see visible all the resource and resource group as well. So here, so I'm just refreshing the browser. All right, here you can see. So this is our TF state resource group. This is the first pipeline we'll use. So we create the backend, and second one that I run, that is infra one. So go to infra one resource group and just expand the resource group and see all the resource detail here, whether all resources are deployed or not. All right, I can see all resources are deployed successfully here. So it means pipeline deploy pipeline is working fine. Now the third step is here. After deploy resources, we'll delete all resources. I'm assuming let's all testing and all validation done, and we are good to deployment side. Now we'll go for the deletion part. Okay, so what I'll do, go to in DevOps side and go to third pipeline. Okay, so if you want to run the second pipeline itself, it also have destroy option, but ideally it should be separate pipeline, but I'll also add the logic. So final, once our DevOps part is done, we'll show the final pipeline structure in different approaches. Okay, based on the business requirement, you can choose either you want to go in this approach or other approach, right? So first approach, we are managing a template and a separate pipeline, and other is we just manage one pipeline and one template will take care your all deployment, deletion, all right. Based on that you can choose. So now we'll go third pipeline, that is a destroy. A destroy, correct. So here just go to infra pipeline destroy and just click on run pipeline. And here you see we have only two options. Either you can run for dev or prod. So I deploy resources for dev. So I need to select environment dev, and then I need to provide the confirmation. So just copy. I already added here as a commit so that you can take it here and just update here. Okay, just update, and after that just trigger the pipeline. After trigger the pipeline, the backend related all the resources except storage and all, it will not touch. It will only deploy only resources related to deployment pipeline. Okay, so backend it will not touch because that is a more or core component. Okay, so backend, yes, we already restrict, we need to resource lock that one also, and also added that condition that is a separate resource group and separate permission, it will not touch. All right, so now you see the pipeline is running. So first in the destroy pipeline also have the install Terraform, validate. Now finally destroy infrastructure. Let's finish the destroy all the resource, then I'll show you in the portal. All right, you see the destroy successfully. Now go to in the portal. Let me go to in the portal here and just refresh. And I'm refresh here, you see. Okay guys, so I refresh now. You see that resource group, infra resource group is deleted along with the resources also deleted successfully. Okay, except our TF state like backend resource is not deleted. So you see this is a backend, right, TF state file. So here is, you can see the resources, storage and all are there. It is available, container and all, because that is our main resources. All TF state file are stored here. So that is not deleted because log and also add the condition will not touch this one. Okay, so that's it for this session guys. So I hope you like this session, and please do and subscribe and continue watching this session, and we'll cover the next session related to end-to-end deployment. So that would be end-to-end session that will show you from the like pipeline 1, 2 and third, that would be covered in next session. So in the previous session I covered like pipeline 1, 2 and this one third pipeline, and next session will cover all the pipeline will run in the single session, so that you are aware and the same page you understand how this structure work. And after that we'll also explain you the based on your logic and structure how you choose based on your business requirement. All right, thank you so much for watching this session. All right.